Time now for everybody's favorite guessing game, What's My Line? America's leading spray deodorant, now with its anti-immunity factor. Poof! There goes perspiration. Now, let's all play What's My Line?
And now let's meet our award-winning What's My Line panel. First, the popular columnist whose voice of Broadway appears in the New York Journal-American and papers coast to coast, Miss Dorothy Kilgallen.
On my left, a young gentleman who stars in his own television show on another network 5 nights a week, Mr. Steve Allen.
Thank you, Dorothy. Thanks very much, and may I say that it's wonderful to have you back with us this week.
Thank you, Steve.
And on my left, one of the lovely ladies of radio and television who is seen in her own program every afternoon on another network, Miss Arlene Francis.
Thank you, and on my left, the distinguished publisher and a gentleman that writes a column this week, like Dorothy this week, and is enjoyed by millions, I presume, Mr. Bennett, Cerf.
Well, we've all just been intoxicated by Rodgers and Hammerstein music. On my left is our moderator, whom the women consider just as intoxicating as that music, John Charles Davis.
Well, thank you, Bennett. It's very nice to have Kerry Arden's mother back with us tonight, I must say. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to What's My Line. Once again, we have some very nice people with some very interesting occupations who've come to pay us a visit. We trust that each of their visits will be extended and give the panel a good deal of trouble. We'll also have a famous guest challenger before our panelists a bit later on, but right now, it's time for the experts to meet our first challenger whose job they have to spot. So would you sign in, please, ma'am? Rosebud Caparuva, is that right? You're right?
You heard me.
You're scared? What you scared of? Nothing over there to be scared of. Ow! Is it Miss or Mrs.
Mrs.
Caparuva? Mrs. Caparuva. Where are you from?
Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Elizabeth, New Jersey? Well, you're close to home. You've got no reason or right to be scared.
No?
No? Tell you what, actually, the panel, they look formidable, but they're really nothing to be frightened of. You go over and meet them, and you'll see they're really quite nice folks.
Thank you. Well, that was
Connie. There you are. Now, Mrs. Caparuva, come over. Up in knots, all right?
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I think you know they get one free guess as to what your line may be, and we always Kilgallen.
Well, I've almost forgotten how to play this game. I think she's a dressmaker.
A dressmaker, Mr. Allen.
Judging by that beautiful green felt dress, I think she works at a pool table factory.
Miss Francis.
Judging by that green knitted dress, I think she works for a knitting mill.
Mr. Cerf.
Well, judging by the fact that Miss Rosebud lives in Elizabeth, I think she buzzes television comedians when they leave the airport there.
No, I'm afraid not. We'll let our viewers have a further look at Mrs. Caparuva, and at the same time, we will tell them what her line is, but the panel will have to guess. And now, Mrs. Caparuva, I think you know the rules, so I'll just skim. Every time you give a no answer, we flip a card. 10 flips, and you've won the game. All set?
Right.
All right, Mrs. Caparuva is salaried. With that, let's begin the general questioning with Steve Allen.
Is there a product of any kind? Yes. Will I find it useful?
Yes.
Is the reason perhaps for the chuckle... Well, let me put it this way. Is this a product that a woman could use?
Yes.
Is it possible that Dorothy has one of these?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You name it, I've got it.
Would I be correct in guessing that she does not have it on right now? If it can be had on right now.
Is the question, would you be
Correct in assuming that she does not have it on right now?
Well, it would be difficult, actually, for us to give you a absolutely sure answer on it, but we would assume that it's possible that she might not have it on her right now.
Good. Is this something that every working girl perhaps hopes one day to own? It is? Could you use this, or would it be particularly useful, let me say, during cold weather?
No, I don't think it has anything necessary to do with cold weather. 1 down and 9 to go, Miss Francis.
Is this something that might be kept in the house?
Yes.
You might have it and not wear it?
Yes.
Is it something that you should, that usually you do not wear?
Yes.
Is it or has it ever been alive?
No. 2 down and 8 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Well, Missy Rosebud, if this product is found around the house, would it be possible for it to be in any part of the house?
Yes.
It would not be more likely to be in one room than any other. It could be anywhere in the place.
Well, actually, this is one of those things which it would be hard to pin down as being in any one place to the exclusion of all others. However, it might be the decision of your house, for instance, to have it in one place, where in my house it might be in another.
You're being of great help, Mr. Daly, as usual. Would there be any objection in this being in full view of anybody that might come in? It's no reason why it should be hidden, is there?
No.
Oh, no. Yes, there's no objection why it should be hidden.
Yes. Would somebody notice it the moment they came into a room?
No, I don't think so. 3 down and 7 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
No.
Is this product basically mineral rather than aminal? Aminal or vegetable? No.
5 down and 5 to go, Miss Francis.
Did you say you were salaried?
Yes.
Is that correct? Do you work for a profit-making organization?
No.
Uh-huh.
6 down and 4 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Is the organization that you work for loosely known as the government?
Loosely.
Loosely.
The federal government?
No.
7 down and 3 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Do you have anything to do with finance?
No.
No, I don't think we could say that you had anything directly to do with finance. 8 down and 2 to go, Mr. Allen.
Do you work for the state government?
No.
That's 9 down and 1 to go, Miss Francis.
Do you have anything to do with licensing of any kind? Yes?
Yes.
You didn't mean to seem dubious. The licensing is involved in your job.
Yes.
Is the license anything to do with married people?
Yes.
Do you have anything to do with issuing wedding licenses or certificates?
Well, I must
I
say...
picked it up because they got a laugh when they said Dorothy ought to have one of those.
I've got one, even if it's not showing.
Well, we thought we had you then. We nearly made it. Just one more card to go. And, Mrs. Caprover, I must say that they got to that question about profit and non-profit nice and late in the game, which I'm very... I thought you'd fool them, though, and we hope you had a lot of fun. You did reasonably well with the prizes, but better still, we hope you enjoyed your visit. Nice to have you with us, and watch my life. All right, let's see what we can do with another challenger. Will you sign in, please, ma'am? Carol? Foley? What? What's the matter?
Nothing.
You scared, too? Everybody's scared of me. Is it Miss or Mrs.?
Mrs.
Mrs. Foley?
Yes.
Well, now, actually, no, I told Mrs. Carey nothing to be worried about at all.
No.
Just walk down and see the panel there, but stay about 2 feet out and everything will be all right.
Okay.
Okay?
Where'd he come from?
All right, Mrs. Foley. I think we ought to tell them that you're from... I'm always a little bit hesitant about trying this name, Massapequa Park, New York, right? All right. Now, you know, at this point, we give them one free guess as to what your line may be, and we always begin the free guesses with Miss Kilgallen.
I think she raises skunks.
Mr. Allen.
I think she lowers skunks.
Miss Francis.
I think she is a... I can't think of any more jokes about skunks. I think she raises poodles.
In a few days, I think she's connected with the circus.
I'm afraid not. We'll let our viewers have a further look at Mrs. Foley, and at the same time, we will tell them what her line is. And, Mrs. Foley, I think you're familiar with the rules. We'll flip, and you just keep saying no, and when we flip 10, we're in. Okay? Mrs. Foley is salaried. With that, let's begin the general questioning with Arlene Francis.
Is there any product connected with your work, Mrs. Foley?
No.
No, there is a product that is an end result, but her direct attachment thereto, or her functioning with relation thereto, is not so immediate as to define a product as a part of the glutton scheme. That's 1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Have you quite finished, Mr. Day?
Yeah.
Mrs. Foley, in other words, then you perform some service.
Yes.
Is this a service that people watch you perform?
Yes.
When you perform this service, am I correct in assuming that you are attired a bit differently than the lovely gown you're wearing tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, you wouldn't wear... Yeah, that's right. You wouldn't wear that gown.
You wouldn't wear that dress?
No.
Do you do most of your work indoors? Some of it?
Yes.
What kind of a question is that? You most of your work indoors, some of it.
Dubious look coming across. Do you ever work at night?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you also do work daytime sometimes?
Yes.
Is there anything physical about the service you perform? Do you use all or any part of your body in the work that you do?
Yes.
Is it at all connected with the world of entertainment?
No.
No. 2 down and 8 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Do you need any special training for your work, Miss Foley? Yes. Do you need a special education?
Well, now, before we get lost in this, there's a degree of special training which could spill over into the educational field, but what is your term of reference? Are you speaking now? I mean, we don't want to mislead you. Do you mean something beyond high school, college, graduate work, etc.?
I'd rather forget the whole thing. Do you deal with both sexes? Yes. Or do you deal with one a little bit more than the other?
I'll have to have a conference. I'm just lost. I think that the question in the context could perhaps be misleading, and just so that it won't...
Anatomy that is engaged in the activity. Good night, everybody. John, you must finish that sentence for us. I mean, is it your hands?
Yes.
Do you hold any implements in your hands?
Yes.
Are these implements, might they be described in any way as mechanical?
Yes.
A little more so than a hammer would be or something.
Yes.
Are there moving parts to the equipment that you touch?
Yes.
Is it powered by any sort of a motor, a generator, anything of that sort?
Okay.
Guys, come up. We're going to have company.
I think Ron, I've got a secret to tell.
Principle is certainly involved.
Yes.
Do you drive anything? Even a hard bargain or anything of that sort?
Yeah, I think we'd have to say that you drive something.
Could the anything you drive be termed an out-and-out vehicle?
Out-and-out vehicle?
Or
Or you mean
vehicle?
something that's got 4 wheels on it?
I'm afraid that's what I mean in so long.
No.
Well, we give you a no anyway. 4 down and 6 to go, Miss Francis.
Well, you did say, Mrs. Foley, that you do work inside more than you do outside, didn't you, earlier in the program?
Yes.
Does the thing that you operate, does it move?
Yes.
Are you ever inside of it when it moves?
No.
5 down and 5 to go, and I'm going to give you 1 more minute for this,
Mrs.
Mr.
Foley,
Cerf.
there's confusion about sexes. Would that possibly mean that you have something to do with animals?
No.
No, that's 6 down and 4 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
You make something move, but you're not in it when it moves?
Yes.
Do you have anything to do with starting it?
Starting what?
Well, whatever it is. Well, all right. Do you have something to do with any form of transportation or locomotion?
No.
Well, I would say you might, yes. Mhm.
Do you give any sort of a signal for something to start?
Give a signal for something to start.
No.
That makes it up, and I'm going to flip them all on a time basis now, because I think we've spent enough time on this, and I don't think you really got close to it, because Mrs. Foley is a riveter at Republic Aviation. She puts those hot rivets in the aeroplane. Actually, I thought when Steve got to the point she drove something and we got away from any vehicle, that this might send you off on the right track, but it didn't.
Clip poodles.
As a result, you won the full prize, and our thanks for being a very interesting guest at What's My Line. Good night. Now we come to the special feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery celebrity. My friends on the panel have been provided with blindfolds, as is usual, because they would recognize our guest immediately. Are the blindfolds all in place, panel?
Yes.
Good. Will you come in, mystery challenger, and sign in, please? Panel, in the case of our mystery challenges, we get right down to the general questioning, which we will begin with Miss Dorothy Kilgallen.
Are you in the entertainment business? Are you a performer?
Beg your pardon?
Are you a performer? Are you involved with the motion pictures? Have you ever appeared on the stage in New York?
Small question. By the stage, you mean the Broadway theater?
Or presentation houses? Anything with footlights?
You get a yes, then, Miss Kilgallen.
Do you do anything besides act? Do you sing or dance?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Are you a pop singer rather than a classical singer?
I think so.
Are you the type who makes records?
Yes.
Are you a fellow?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, are you a baritone?
Yes.
Do you make jukebox-type records, the kinds that are hits in the coin machines?
That was yes, too.
Are they ballads rather than rhythm tunes?
Yes.
And you've been in the movies?
Yes.
Have you curly hair?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Allen.
Was that a trumpet mouthpiece I heard a minute ago?
Yes.
Oh, dear. That could be a misleading factor or a help. I don't know. Well, I'll make a quick decision. Does the fact that I know that now, is that at all helpful, John, would you say?
Yes, it should be helpful.
Then do you play the trumpet?
Yes.
Oh, dear. Are you have you ever been an orchestra leader?
Yes.
That narrows it down to about 9,000 people, doesn't it? Are you younger than 40?
No.
2 down and 8 to go, Miss Francis.
Older than springtime, are you? Have you been in the public eye for at least 10 years, then?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you, do you have a television show of your own at the present time?
No.
3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Cerf.
I don't want to inquire too much into your personal life, but are you married?
Yes.
Would your wife be reasonably well known to us, too?
No.
4 down and 6 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
On the records that you make, Were you sort of misleading me when I assumed that you were singing on the records?
Well, I think perhaps I should do some clarification. Our guest plays the trumpet, he sings, he is also a leader of an orchestra.
Versatile,
Was.
isn't he?
Was.
Are you an actor, too?
We got to have a conference.
So do we.
Well, I would say this, we don't want to mislead you, Dorothy, but our guest has made movies, as you know, and as a part of that heading, he is an actor, too, yes.
I see. Is your band active now?
No.
5 down and 5 to go, Mr. Allen.
Oh, dear. I feel ashamed. I feel I should know this.
We all feel ashamed, Steve.
I'm a publisher.
I'm a songwriter. I need this fellow. I'm doubly... Oh, my goodness. You're better known for something else today than trumpet playing. Is that right?
Right?
Gosh, I'm just going to have to out and out pass to you, Arlene.
All right, Miss Arlene.
It's going to be terrible passing here. You say you are not at present associated with any particular television show. Are you appearing at any place, any movie theater at the present time, in a presentation house, singing or playing an instrument?
No.
6 down and 4 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Well, have you been in a picture within the last 2 years that has been shown in New York?
Yes.
Where'd that come from? We forgot to mention last week that Freddie March was going to be an executive suite. Is it correct to say that you're not an executive suite?
Yes, it is I would say it was correct to say that our guest
We
is
got
not...
that in anyway. MGM's been fuming about this. Well, have you ever appeared in a play?
No.
7 down and 3 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
I pass. I haven't the faintest idea.
Have you ever... Excuse me there, I'm sorry.
Mr. Allen.
Have you ever done any comedy singing?
No.
Wow.
Boxer's Delight. You know what I mean.
Well, I will speak for our guest on that. This is always an
I don't
area
mean it
which
to be an
gives some-
embarrassing question, but you know, do they sort of scream and yell when you appear to sing or play the trumpet?
Well, I would say this, that our guest has appeared before a great many thousands of people and is received very enthusiastically when he appears.
He's not appearing in a presentation house. He's not on television. I mean to say, have you made some recordings recently?
Yes.
Oh, the trumpet's what's got me crazy.
Steve, he's got a weenie. Would you like to have a conference?
Yes, could we have
Let's
a
have a
conference?
conference.
You may have 20 seconds for a conference.
He said he didn't do comedy singing, though.
No, is your weenie shot to pieces?
Now, actually, I would say this, Steve, that in a broad repertoire, there may be some elements that you would consider comedy singing, but that is not the principal function. Well, I guess there isn't
Is
any
the
weenie there.
conference
You
over?
What'd you say, Miss Arlene?
I just wondered if the conference was over. Has anybody else got an idea?
Has he ever appeared maybe in Carnegie Hall?
Do we really know what he's most famous for?
He is most famous as a singer. Is that correct? Did I deduce that correctly?
Well, the singing certainly is
Or
a major
conducting a
part.
band?
That is a major part, yes.
And has he ever appeared at Carnegie Hall or Town Hall?
No.
That makes it 9 down and 1 to go, Bennett, Cerf.
Well, have you ever been...
No.
And panel, take your masks off and say hello to Vaughn Monroe.
Well,
Thank you
singing
all.
isn't the most famous, really, is
What?
it? Singing isn't the most.
I would say yes.
I think
You
it
would?
is, yes.
Major,
Oh, yeah.
that
I
and
think
band
so.
leading, yeah.
Not conducting.
It's your daughter Marilyn, I know best.
Thank you, John. I just want to say, before I leave, March is Red Cross Month, and I'm sure that all you folks listening, everybody here in the studio, will want to join the Red Cross and help serve people who serve people.
That we will. Thanks very much, Vaughn. Nice to have you. Until next week, this is John Daly saying good night, Dorothy.
Good night, Steve.
Good night, boys, and good night, Arlene.
Good night, boys and girls. And good night, Bennett.
These mystery guests are getting awfully mysterious. Good night, John.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for being with us on What's My Line?
In association with the CBS Television Network.